Hey guys, BigBadroid here, and the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus hype is off the charts. So without any further ado, here are 10 things you need to know about the new iPhone. Number 1, let's start off with the design. With the design, Apple has changed quite a bit here and there, not a lot really. Even though the signature placements are still the same, the camera designs of both the 7 and the 7 Plus are quite changed. The iPhone 7 comes with a funny looking big old camera at the back that stays bigger than the previous iPhones, and the 7 Plus this time around comes with a dual camera system to capture shallow depth of field as what they claim. More on that later. The material of the iPhones are still aluminium, but the jet black version of the iPhones would feel a bit more like mirror thanks to that ceramic finish at the back. It seems to be very sleek, as we all know, and the antenna bands have been shifted upwards and downwards in this new design. Number 2, let's speak about that home button. Yes, that needs to be covered separately this time because it's a big improvement. Now this home button is faster with everything, be it Touch ID, going back to the home screen, using Siri, multitasking, you name it. Plus, thanks to the Apple Taptic engine that helps provide a certain type of feedback on the home button, which should help a lot with stuff related to your notifications, even ringtones, quick actions, and many more. And in case you ask why all this is mainly because the phone's home button doesn't click or press down anymore. Instead, it's a force touch panel down there. Thirdly, the new iPhones are water and dust resistant. Yes, you heard it right, for the first time the new generation iPhones are water and dust resistant, coming with an IP certification of IP67. This means that your iPhone can take heavy splashes of water easily without damaging its internals and can even survive underwater up to a good distance. Fourthly, here are the cameras. The camera area is a huge improvement this time around. The iPhone 7 comes with a 12 megapixel sensor. Not a big improvement, but only this time with OIS. Yes, optical image stabilization is here, people. It can take up to 3 times longer exposure shots and produce great colors altogether. The flash this time is a quad LED flash, which doesn't only help in low light conditions but also comes with flicker detection, which means it can detect and reduce flicker from artificial lighting, if any, and produce some great flicker-free images and videos. It also comes with a higher speed shutter, which basically means that it's going to be extremely snappy this time while taking pics. And even better, iPhone cameras will now have raw image capture capabilities. Great news for all the pro photographers out there. The front camera on both iPhones will be a 7 megapixel HD camera, what they like to call the 7 megapixel FaceTime HD camera. The iPhone 6 Plus will have the same features but only with dual lenses at the back, which equates to two 12 megapixel sensors, but I guess without optical image stabilization. But also with a huge advantage of blowing away most DSLRs out there and getting an amazing depth of field in your images. At least that's what they claim. This time around, to take a single image, the iPhones do up to 100 billion operations in just about 0.25 seconds. Again, that's what they claim. It also works upon some light editing of the images, trying to get all the true colors and fixing up the white balance, etc. One of these lenses is a wide angle lens and the other one is a telephoto lens, which will help in attaining that bokeh effect that we all love so much today. The cameras will also offer 2 times optical zoom and up to 10 times software zoom, and yet keep our images free from any grains. How cool is that? Fifth is that display. So this time the iPhone 7 has a 4.7 inch Full HD display. Finally we have Full HD here, and the 7 Plus has a 5.5 inches Full HD display. Now these displays are Retina and will be 25% brighter and have a wider color gamut, meaning more vibrant and accurate colors on the screen. They will also have better color management and obviously the 3D touch. How can they miss out on that? Sixth are the stereo speakers. Yes, stereo speakers. This was a needed change when it came to the iPhone speaker department. We now have one front firing speaker in that earpiece and one bottom firing speaker, which should give that stereo effect apparently we have all been looking forward to from Apple for so long. Speaking of speakers and music, Apple has indeed ditched the 3.5mm headphone jack and moved towards the Lightning port, But Apple did play well by providing a pair of Apple Lightning earphones inside the box alongside a Lightning to 3.5mm converter, so your previous earphones or your favorite earphones will not go waste. Number 7. The Earpods or the Airpods. Airpods are the wireless solution to listening to music while charging your phone. These come in a cradle that charges the earphones. One full charge can give up to 5 hours of playback time, and the cradle itself can deliver up to 24 hours of usage with these earphones. Now these don't connect through Bluetooth, I guess. The cradle comes in with its own connectivity field, so once you open the lid of the box, the AirPods get detected on your iPhone 7 or the Plus and they get connected through there. Simple as that. Now they did do a lot of work with the design, so they can be used individually as a speaker device or together for the stereo music effect. They also have little sensors on the sides which turn on and off the earphones while being used or when not being used. This would definitely help increase the battery life. The lower end of these AirPods work as a speaker, so you can make and receive calls with that. In addition to that, you can double tap the AirPod to have access to Siri and let it speak directly into your ears personally. Did I speak about the new design of the AirPods? My bad, because these are just the normal Apple earphones without the wire. Great job on the design, Apple. Number 8 is the performance. With the introduction of every new iPhone comes a new chip, and obviously every new chip is an upgrade to the last year's. So this time the iPhones come out with an A10 Fusion chip inside, which is finally a 4-core chip from Apple. Yes, it's a quad-core chip. This chip is said to perform 40% faster than the A9 and 2 times faster than the A8. Now 2 of these cores are high efficiency cores which get into use while performing not so tedious tasks like reading emails or writing messages. They also help in maintaining the battery level, and the high performance cores get pushed in at the time of heavy duty tasking like gaming. Speaking of games, the graphics performance is going to be 50% faster than the A9 chip and 3 times faster than the A8 chip. All this performance comes in at also being more power efficient than the others, hence getting you a better battery life. Now we've spoken a lot about the phones, but what about the price? So number 9, the price. Get ready for this. The iPhone 7 will start off at a price of $649, which is exactly into the footprints of the iPhone 6s for the base model, and the iPhone 7 Plus will kick off the charts with a price tag of $769. So last but not the least, number 10 comes storage. Finally, Apple completely removed the baseline of 16 gigs and instead started the offerings with a 32 gig variant, plus no 64 gig variant as well. Instead, the storage options that will be available will be 32 GB, 128 GB and a massive 256 GB. How cool is that? Moreover, they also increased the storage options for the iPhone SE, 6s and 6s Plus, coming in at 32 and 128 gigs only. So the pre-orders begin September 9th and shipping starts out on September 16th, and for the previous iPhone users, iOS 10 rolls out on September 13th. As far as the pricing for AirPods are concerned, they will sell out for a price of $150, which I guess is a little too steep, but let's see how that goes. So I guess that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.